it is. I gotta go. Never wanna change, but you still there, laying down, paying the load. Break it down, back it up. I just got you a flight, a couple down, don't gas me up. And now you think the word is in your
Yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 happy hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday. And the thing that's so great about not just being Friday, now if I was in Oxford or someplace that has super great, amazing tailgating, you know, the Grove is absolutely bumping, I wouldn't be so excited. But I'm very excited that Memphis is going to be home at South Florida at 11 a.m. And them Rebels in Oklahoma. Both games on at 11 a.m. I'm going to have my phone watching the Ole Miss game while I'm at Simmons Bank, Liberty Stadium, watching the Tigers whip up on them Bulls. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you got to travel like that, man.
Dude, I'm stoked, man. I got two games going on at once. I'm going to be double fisted, but if I double fist, I don't know how I'll hold the phone, so I guess I'm actually just going single fist.
We got to hold a beer with the other one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm only going to, instead of double fisted, I'm going to have to, I got Chas. She's got two hands.
Yeah, there you go.
She's got two. She'll be double fisted.
There you go. You know, as long as you got your ESPN app rolling so you can catch, you know, your reps.
You know what, man? I almost had a nervous breakdown. I forget, you know, when you have to get a new credit card, all the stuff that comes on the auto pay off of your credit card, like it's the same company, you know what I mean? Like, but damn, you got to go change all that stuff.
Different 16 digits, John.
Yeah, and when I pulled up my app the other night when I needed it, I was like, what in the name of, I got this thing. They've been charging me forever. And then I was like, oh. And thank goodness that I watch sports, because I realized I had to do that with all my bill stuff and all my auto draft stuff. So things, and I noticed like, ooh, I paid MLGW really late this month. Can't auto pay things.
I just went through the same thing on the cards, man.
Ooh, man. Don't be losing. Don't be losing. Now, speaking of losing or winning, it depends on how you look at it. Because the old adage, no news is, you know, bad news. The whole NBA right now is looking a little buck wild because of the whole gambling situation. Again, I think these tentacles are going to spread out into other sports.
Oh, how can it not?
We're going to watch, you know, Shohei Ohtani, the greatest player in the history of the world. Also, if you didn't realize, tonight, 7 o'clock on Fox, you got the Dodgers, Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series. Right now, 68 wins for the American League, 52 wins. 52 wins for the National League. The one thing for me is I don't want the American League to get to 69 on the back of Canada.
Right, why you hating on Drake?
Man, because it's the whole Drizzy stuff. I'm Team Kendrick, bro.
Is it Drake? Is it Degrassi? Is it Bret the Hitman Hard?
Man, all of it. The Hitman was talking trash about Hulk Hogan the other day.
Rightfully so. I'm with the Hitman on this one.
He was saying that he never helped anybody grow their career. Once he became big, he was just...
He helped Mr. T.
Because he was in Rocky?
And basically, he really only helped Mr. T.
Why did he help Mr. T?
And really, he
only
liked
helped
the
Mr.
movie
T. When he was what was it? Was it Lane?
Rocky
Clubber Lane.
Clubber Lane, yeah.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan was Thunder Lips, and then they also
Thunder Lips.
Right. Thunder Lips, the ultimate male, is what they called him. But also they had a few stints, you know, when Hulk Hogan was on the A-Team a couple times too.
Oh yeah, that's wait. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Was with like the dude with the white hair, those small.
That's Hannibal, B.A. Baraka, Face, and Murdoch. One of my favorite TV shows ever.
Y'all are always.
A-Team was the truth, man.
A-Team.
Love it when a plan comes together.
But we got all kinds of stuff, and I was talking about the gambling tentacles kind of creeping out into other things. We'll see what happens as all kinds of stuff is coming out. But the thing for me is, if you think about it. Tuesday was over. Like Wednesday's games, like Wednesday night, the NBA was bumping. I mean, you had Victor Wembanyama going off for like freaking 40 points, 15 boards, and he had 3 blocks. You had Shea going off for 35. Remember, let's not forget Ant-Man went off for 41, 7 and 3, 5 from 3 in Portland. against Chauncey Billups' team. We've had Luka go off for 43 in the first game of the Lakers. He also dropped 9 dimes while grabbing 12 boards. SGA 55. Golly, 8 and 5. Like, we've had a double overtime.
Two double overtime.
Two double overtime games.
First team in NBA history, guys. Yeah. Double overtime. First two games in the NBA season.
Are their legs going to hold up throughout the season? 2 overtime games. Yeah, they're young. They fine. You got, of course, Giannis went off and did what Giannis does with 37 points, 14 boards, and 5 assists the other night. All these crazy things. Oh, we saw almost Steph Curry get hurt, and then he dropped 42 points.
But we can't forget about the man who was on the other side. Even in the losing effort, that man went 10 of 11 from 3.
Yes, he did.
And this is a 6'10" power forward who's generally known for
Alperen Sengun.
No, I ain't talking about him.
He's talking about Mr. Gordon.
I'm talking about Aaron Gordon.
Oh, yeah, Gordon went 50 and went 10 for 11 from the 3-point
line. Now, Mr. Sengun, that is a different subject. But that guy there, John.
But remember then when Sengun went off for 39 points, 11 boards, 7 assists, and I swear I think he hit a bunch of threes in that one.
And he saved KD's butt from that time.
5 of them. I mean, like, for me seeing that big man out there shooting that many
threes. He's been in the lab working on his jumper in the summer. I caught him a little bit of FIBA play. He was doing his work.
And, of course, I mean, all of these amazing performances that are happening on the
Look at you engaged before Christmas.
Well, right now it's because of the gambling. That's what I'm saying. There's no bad news because you know how lack of focus I get outside of any other team in the NBA other than the Grizzlies.
You know what's crazy about it? Monday is the sports equinox. Officially. All 4
Wait, so this coming Monday. 2
Monday night games, NBA slate, NHL slate, Game 3 of the World Series.
Ooh, that's what I call the best foursome ever.
Technically, isn't it right now, though? Like, NBA has started.
Well, yeah, but having them all on at the same
time. At the same time. Not the season being started. Gotcha.
You got a game.
Also, all in prime time.
Yeah,
is the way we're
all
saying.
All in prime time, too.
Like, yeah, the NFL, you got to think about it. Like, Mr. Ham, who is so... like, not just smart, but like
just call me historian.
I'm a nerd. And I'm pretty proud of it. Like my man said on Revenge of the Nerds, I'm a nerd, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Actually, you know what? I think we only have 1 Monday night game. I need
just one.
So what's the 4, John? I think you're about to tell us
I know we have the Commanders and the Chiefs play on Monday night.
Yeah, just one Monday.
That is awesome.
Whatever the hockey
World Series on Monday. The NBA slate on Monday is pretty nice.
And I think they have a Peacock game on Monday.
Peacock? They got the Grizzlies and the Heat, you know. Wait. No, that's today.
That's today, yeah.
That's today. I just got Terry Rozier and all them and daggum things stuck in my head. But on Monday, you got a nice slate. Grizzlies will be off as they're playing, of course, you know, Friday and Saturday, a little back-to-back action. No, they're not. They're playing the Warriors across the country.
Oh, Lord.
They're off on Sunday.
It might be the oldest great team ever.
Yeah, well, you know what? The time is running out for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I know.
He's got to get him one.
Yeah, this is true.
Or he's going to be...
He's the only one that's with him that ain't got one, huh? Because Al got his.
I mean, you got to think about it, man. Buckets has, literally put teams on his absolute back on multiple occasions. And carried them to the finals. Problem is he had no help in the finals.
He's one that, and he's still balling like this, so he's one that we can say he deserves one if he gets there. Like, I know people remember when they were just wanting the Phoenix Suns to win so Charles Barkley could get his ring. You know what I mean? I root for the Bulls, but I got you.
Thank goodness that. I mean, but you know the
you want to see Charles win one.
You got to remember also when everybody like went to the Lakers and you had Karl Malone and you had the glove Gary Payton and you had a young Kobe and everything with Shaq Daddy doing his thing, and we wanted them a lot of people wanted the glove to get his. I don't know how many people wanted Karl Malone, but you know what I mean. There's you root for these guys.
We
were rooting. Only time I ever really been a Laker fan is when Powell went over there and I wanted him to get his chip, and then once he got one, and then I was like he got 2 of them.
Yeah, he got 2 back to back. You're right.
And then I was like, no, I'm good now. Bye.
Right.
But the crazy thing is also one of my favorite all-time players, not named Michael Jordan, is still Kobe Bryant. And it's crazy the evolution of Kobe Bryant because when he first came into the league, I did not like him.
It ain't crazy.
But boy, when I got to know what that killer was, and you saw Mamba mentality, and you listened to that man talk and the way he worked in the lab, you had nothing but respect.
I knew I liked him, man. I knew I liked Judd Hart. I knew it.
That second,
butter me up, baby.
Second, like he's number 2 on my list of just favorite players. I'm not saying he's the second greatest player of all time.
Yeah, you just have your preference of. Yeah,
but the Mamba mentality, the no fear, he was the closest thing still to this day that I've seen to Michael.
You never noticed that that's why Jeremiah Fears wears number 0?
Dude, let me tell you something. Jeremiah Fears is going to be good.
He's the real deal.
He's going to be good.
He's from my camp, man.
Holy Lord. He went, oh, no, really?
We claim him at 94. I mean, Coach Les, he played for
that's
Coach
what
Les.
I was, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he played for Coach Les. Coach Les, 94 feet of life.
What you got, D?
I was going to tell you, before you go to break, I want you to take this caller. Mr. Kevin has a name for you two, and it's actually pretty good. I asked him, would he hold on and tell you?
Mine, I think, would probably be Solid Steel and
wait do you hear what Kevin got for you? Let me know what you're ready for.
All right, where's my man Kevin? Bring him on in.
All right, Kevin, we got you on. We'll be quick with this. John, this is Kevin. He wants to give a name for when you and Mr. Ham are cutting it up over there.
Hey, Kev, what you got, brother?
Hey, John, this is your old Miss buddy, Kevin.
Hey, what's up, my man?
All right, your new nickname for the show is Bacon and Ham.
Oh, man, Bacon and
Because
Ham.
I love it.
We got ham, and John is bacon because it's good for you but bad for you, because bacon is good but also has the fat for you that's bad for you.
So I'm like 50%
Hey, you
good
bacon.
and 50% bad, baby. I love it.
Yep.
Man, Kev, dude. Real quick, though, this is important, man. I love the nickname. I'm so glad you called. How you feeling about 11 a.m.'s kick in Norman?
I talked to my dad. I'm just worried about it because we always play bad. There seems to be playing
When the Lane
slow
Kiffin coaching stuff comes out.
at 11 o'clock games.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't understand why the defensive line, we always run a 3-man defensive line.
I've been
Why
wanting
don't
to
we have-
strangle Pete, man.
Why don't
sorry.
we run a 4-man line, bring some occasional pressure? Who's that? The defensive linebacker that always had all the stats.
Suntarian and Perkins.
Yeah, they're not rushing him like they had last year. I'm not one to say fire Golding, but I'm wondering.
Well, if he doesn't get a stop this week against Oklahoma because he didn't stop Georgia, man, he couldn't even stop a nosebleed, bro. It was so terrible.
But you know, Georgia's such a good team. I told my dad before the game, as long as we kept it close, I'm happy because Georgia's such a good team. And so, even though we lost the game, I'm glad we didn't get blown out by like 30 to 40 points.
Yeah. We need Dockery and Yates and Perkins, the 3 linebackers, to maybe start doing some blitz and more blitz packages.
Yeah.
And Pete's going to just go with those deadgum 3 linemen.
I don't agree with running a 3-man line.
Me either. It's the SEC, man.
Yeah.
Big boy
football. That's why I was calling to give y'all a new nickname for the show.
Bacon and Ham. Man, thank you,
And
Kevin.
hey, when you come into your top 5 or whatever, you need to have that old Sesame Street song 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We'll make it happen.
Bro, I'm telling you, I
We'll
think
make it
Kevin
happen.
might be my next producer, brother.
We'll make it happen, Kevin. I like it.
Hotty toddy, Kev. I like that guy. Dude, come in with some serious ideas, dog. I like that. And now, are you going to remember this, Darian?
Yes, I am. That was dope. I ain't care with the Sesame Street, man.
Dude, I love the Count Dracula's do 1, 2, 3,
Hey, that was
4,
he was my
5.
favorite
Ha,
Sesame
ha, 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 ha.
That was my favorite Sesame Street character.
Do you remember the
Count, man.
one where I think it was in Living Color when they did the whole Count Dracula? It was it was like he was counting his stable, you would say, of working ladies.
That's how you know John down. John down in Living Color in there tonight. This year.
Bro, are you kidding me, man? Them Wayans brothers be funny as hell. How you got like that many kids so funny?
And it's like, what, 12 of them or something like that?
Just keep having kids, bro, because we need to laugh in this world today,
And
especially.
then if you don't laugh, if you try to start something with you, they going to beat you down. There's 12 of them.
That's true.
And I like that Mamba mentality you were talking about. I think you're going to take that Mamba mentality to office when you get in, when you defeat Cohen.
Oh man, you know I still honestly
I
now
get you some
I
flyers,
go
man.
back
Ham,
and I
we gotta give
start
him some
thinking-
flyers, man.
I
right?
keep thinking about it. I almost regret that I actually didn't tell Judge Joe Brown and them. Like, yeah, I was in just utter shock, and I was thinking about, damn, you know how many skeletons I got in my closet. And then I thought to myself, I tell everything I've ever done wrong on the radio, so everybody already knows. You know.
They can't use like one of those slander commercials. John Hardy
Like,
eats
they
fast
try-
food.
Dude,
It's like, yeah.
Like they bring it up, and I was like, "Oh, bro, man, let me tell it because it's a lot funnier when I tell it than you tell it,
What's that?
Steve."
That's the ad right there. You do your own slander.
I like it. I might have done all these things and all these things, but guess what? I'm reformed. I went to the school of hard knocks and got my PhD.
With a cup of Tito's in hand. Right
You know
all
we
the
love
time.
second chances, y'all. We love second chances.
Well, we also, again, we talked a little bit of NBA. It's kind of been, and like all the individual performances from the NBA through the first. I mean, look, we're what, 3 days in the NBA, 4 days in the
That's
NBA?
the first good 3 days. I'll say that.
And it's been just bumping, bro. The only thing is, it's that huge shadow.
Last night was like game 8 of the NBA Finals. With the Thunder and Pacers. They had it. And
Bro,
this
and
was
let
with
me
no
just tell you
Halliburton,
something.
no Miles Turner, no.
No, but you had a bunch of dogs who were like,
Oh,
I want
yeah.
this damn game so bad it's not
TJ
even
didn't
funny.
even play. TJ McConnell was out.
And man, the little bitty, the little leprechaun that can.
Yeah, the coach's kid. So
Yeah.
I always refer to him, man, because it's kind of cool because he's got a sister who plays in the WNBA. So
Nuh-uh.
yeah,
They got a hoop family.
they got a hoop family, man.
I was
Dad
rooting
was a
for
coach.
I was rooting for the Pacers in front of their home fans too, especially. But man, when you got 55 from Shea and he's grabbing 11 boards and doing what Shea does,
Yeah, he got to the line 26 times because he got fouled 26 times.
Mr. Ham, I'm so glad you're here. You know why the Indiana Pacers play so well. And I was telling John this the entire time during the finals. His
Coaching.
name is, come on, John. His name is Mr. Carlisle.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh, of
reason why.
course.
Thank you.
Slick Rick
Absolutely.
Carlisle,
One of the
can
best.
coach.
One of the best of the generation without question. Like he's been successful everywhere he's been. Indiana twice. He didn't really coach in Boston. He was a player in Boston. I have to think about that. Got a championship with Dallas.
I trade a first round pick for him from my coach.
Actually, by the way, speaking of that, Dallas, have y'all seen my boy Cooper Flagg?
Yeah. The guy who will finish second in Rookie of the Year voting
He'll be
behind Dylan Harper.
Oh, I was gonna say Cedric Howard.
12 for 12, Mr. Perfect. That's what we can call him, Mr. Perfect.
Unless VJ Edge comes, he
Now,
catch for
I was
25,
sitting next to
30.
Damn, no
little
kidding,
inside
man.
deal. I was sitting next to Greg Gaston at the game, and oh my God, he was keeping tabs on VJ Edgecombe and Maxie and those boys when they were playing.
I was too.
Oh my God! Like VJ Edgecombe is
VJ
at least
like
from the
that.
first, at least from his first outing, he was good. But shout out to Coward. Coward was perfect, John. 12.
I look at that VJ.
But also, he's
combination
not
with
just
Tyrese, though.
not that. It's just he got all of his shots because nothing was drawn up for him. It
He
was
looked like he
It was
fit.
all
It
through
was all
hustle.
play,
It
yeah.
was all like being in the right spot, the right time,
started on
playing
the-
basketball.
He
shooting
started on the
basketball.
defensive end with it. He was being active on the defensive end, and his offense just flowed.
Damn,
Came to him.
VJ had 34 and 7.
Yeah, John.
VJ
Yeah.
was ignorant, man.
Holy.
And Ty had 40 right next to him.
Right next to him.
Dude, do you think Wemby's gonna
Man, I'm scared of
turn
him.
out to be the greatest thing since sliced bread? I mean, 40.
We got 2 years.
The thing that freaks me out, though, it still freaks me out that daggum 7'6" dude be shooting like 10 threes a game.
We got 2 years, really less than that, John.
2 years for what?
For it's completely over for everybody in the NBA with the Spurs. And,
Glad my mic was off. I said I'm glad my mic was off. Dude, I want to say it's over with now.
I really think it is
This
over
year
with
in the
now.
West right now?
He's and not because he's how do you say this? His talent is there, but he's so physically out of this world, John.
With
it's
his
like
dribbling
yes.
skills, with the fact that he can run the
Yes.
court like Giannis,
I saw a tweet.
can
in
shoot a
regards-
hell of a lot better than
Yes,
Giannis.
I mean, yes, it is talent, but physically, he's just
He's got a high basketball IQ as well.
very much so, and he has talent around him.
Heck, when they played the Spurs, it made me think to myself, bro, you're so much better than Anthony
He
Davis.
got training from a Nigerian this summer. He was with the Monks, and he got training from a VL. From a
Dude,
Vice
he went
Lord.
with the Monks, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
from the
get them
Monks,
knowledge, man.
The Monks, the Nigerian, and the Vice Lord. I'll let you figure out who the Vice Lord is.
I know that.
Who, Hakeem
I know what the
Olajuwon? I thought he
Vice
worked
Lords
with Hakeem Olajuwon.
No, Dream ain't no VL. That's the Nigerian. KG is the VL. Kevin Garnett is the vice lord. So.
Do you really think, in all honesty, right now that young team's got enough? I mean, like Harrison Barnes and
Back-to-back Rookie of the Years already.
Stephon Castle is a problem.
Are we
John.
going to say De'Aaron Fox at all?
I mean,
De'Aaron
dude, he has.
Fox,
Is he, I don't. Is
Dylan
he,
Harper.
he's hurt right now, isn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, just holistically on that team. Like,
The
he's
speed
a floor
that
general.
he gets up and down, and just the way he can score. But Castle, you really had it like he was the
I'll ask you, John, whose roster would you rather have, San Antonio's or your very own Grizzlies?
man, dude. I'm on Memphis
All right.
Radio. Don't do that to me.
Okay, all right, I'm done.
How about
Plead the fifth.
I will? Thank you. I have the right not to say anything, sir. Get my lawyer. All right, I'll tell you. It's like definitely.
Real quick though, did you see the dude who that had the video talking about Chauncey playing poker in 2003, and they knew that they were crooked then?
Oh, yes, I saw all that stuff. Yes. I saw he's been claiming fame, like showing all of his receipts though, bro. That dude's been showing his receipts. But Castle's gonna be a problem. Wemby's a super duper problem. Fox is a super duper problem.
Dylan Harper's gonna be one of those too.
Really?
Yeah, Ron Harper's kid is like that, bro.
And I think it's a little bit of the Shanahan's going on, and I'll
Ron
explain.
Harper's kid's a rookie, man. He?
Yeah, of course. He's going to be
Isn't
your
he the
rookie. of the year.
Rutgers kid?
Yeah, he's going to be rookie of the year. He's with Ace Bailey, who's over in Utah. But quickly, John and Mr. Ham, Bacon and Ham, I'll tell you guys quickly. I think it's a little bit of the Shanahan effect. I'll tell you, a lot of that stuff is Mike Shanahan led and run through the San Francisco deal. Popovich is still in that
he's
building.
still-
Still, even though that coach
He's
is there,
more-
Popovich, John, they walk like Popovich is around.
Pop's more like right now Andy Reid than
Yes,
know.
but you feel him.
Bro,
You
that
see, you
even
see what I'm
Andy
saying?
Reid, he like the Godfather.
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
field.
Well, right now, when Andy Reid, like he went to how many Super Bowls with,
I mean,
you
but
know, T.O. and
Andy's
McNabb,
still active like that. Pop just drinking wine and spitting game.
And you know not to play with
the
him.
Walrus is drinking just cold ones and talking trash to
But
Travis
I
Kelce.
don't think the Chiefs are drinking.
Oh
no
man,
more.
I got my favorite man, dude, Mo
Oh,
Next.
he's so ready to
Mo
go.
Next?
Yeah.
Oh man, I got to get to break, y'all. Everybody knows I love talking with Mo. We got a big slate of National Football League games. We got Lee Sterling at 12 o'clock from Paramount Sports. We're breaking down a bunch of college football, UFC fights. I ain't doing hockey because I don't know how to skate. But we doing it all. Don't touch the dial. It's a Friday right here on Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roof Services. Do you know what Penny Hardaway and I have in common? We should both be in that building celebrating the best basketball players of all time. Of course, I'll have to buy a ticket to get in, but he should already be there. But seriously, we both surround ourselves with the best people we can find. We work hard to achieve our goals, and we are both among the best in our respective fields. At Fiveash, we can't win titles or get national awards, but what we can and do strive to do is give 100% of ourselves to give you the best product possible and one you can be proud of. So if you need a roof, siding, or gutters, give us a call at 901-367-0050, and we will do everything we can to provide you the best of everything. Fiveash Roofing. Fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Five Ash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
All 650 acquisition fee K2 SE 195,392 MSRP 24,375. Sorrento SG 405,856 MSRP 34,275. Sold S727,2681 MSRP 24,980. Includes all rebates and incentives. Excludes tax title and license with approved credit. Dealer stock only. See dealer for complete details. Must finance through KFA. Offer valid through 11/02/2025.
Hey, Mid-South, you're not going to believe the deals that Jeff Allen's got going on at Gossett Kia South in Mount Moriah.
You got that right, Randy. 2025 Kia K5 LXS, $159 a month. 39 MPG highway. $35.95 due at signing. 24-month lease. 2025 Kia Sorrento, $189 per month. 48-month lease. $49.95 due at signing. 2025 Kia Soul, $209 per month. $35.95 due at signing. 24-month lease. Plus a new 2026 EV9, 72 months financing available at rates as low as 3.49.
Sounds like a plan, Jeff, and they're all equipped with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia on Mount Moriah.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about everything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys, beyond the bottle, Tito's has gained a reputation for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits around the world to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's and learn more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof, crafted to be savored responsibly.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
Up the road, up to school you go. Don't be a bad boy, Johnny. Don't you slip up or play the fool. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's what I'm talking about. My man D over there, Darian, spinning on the spin tables. Raw. Don't be taking Superman's job. By the way, Spanish Fly's going to be in studio today with me and Superman. So
Yo,
word.
I'm coming
word.
with you. And we go mention Incarnate
Word. I love Fly. Man, Superman 1 to 3. Check it out. We're going to be having fun on Hot 107.1 now. My brain is very small. Somebody text me. Did they offer? Is this real? They offer Lane Kiffin $81 million. Is that just that?
To who?
Lane Kiffin. Is that something real? No, somebody I just got a texter.
We got Lane Kiffin updates that we ain't know about.
Well, a texter just asked me, did I see that Lane was offered $81 million? And I have to say, no, I did not.
Who offered him the 81?
Florida. That's what the texter says. So this again is not.
Man, we tell them we gatekeeping Lane down here. In this
I
area.
need Darian to look that up because you know what? I'm switching
on it
gears
right now myself.
I'm switching gears because I'm talking to my man Mo Schefter. Nobody. He might be the illegitimate child of Adam Schefter, but don't you worry. I got him a new lawyer. When Adams goes down, he's gonna get it all. Plus, he's better at his job anyway. He is my friend Mo. Mo, man, how is life treating you, bro?
Come on, John. You know he can't. You know he can't come on without his music.
I love it.
Now I will introduce to you, Mr. Mo Schefter. There you go.
Mo, what's up, my brother?
Hey man, it's a beautiful Friday, Johnny. You know, most people like Fridays because it's the end of the work week. The beautiful thing about a sports fan is Friday means business is just picking up, baby.
Yeah, and business has been good. Unless you're, one of the people arrested in Operation Royal Flush and Operation Put It in the Hole. No, that was my operation. Operation Through the Net. What was it? I can't remember.
Operation Through the Net.
Remember they had
But net.
Operation Nothing But Net and Operation Royal Flush.
That Operation Blue Crush.
Oh, no, that's the one we don't want.
Which one?
Blue Crush.
No, I want the best and the brightest in Memphis to make sure that they go sign up with joinmpd.com. Make sure you do that because my boys in blue, they awesome. We mess around with them. But yeah, man, Mo, where are you hailing from today?
I am coming to you from the country of Appalachia, near the Appalachian Mountains. actually, Johnny, believe it or not, I actually have tickets for the Sunday night game.
What?
But I gave that up. Believe it or not. Packers versus Steelers.
Sunday night game. I was thinking the Monday night game.
The
Packers
Sunday night
Steelers.
game. Packers versus Steelers. But I'd much rather just sit in my little lab in my little bat cave and watch the game that way. So, but I'm excited.
Carve it up where you can see it all and experience it all. And actually, you know what? Since you brought that up, by the way, Mo, I kind of do want to start there because you got a Packers team that's 4-1-1. They like the record says they are good. Sometimes though, when I watch them, I can't figure out what it is. Jordan Love will look like the best quarterback in the world, but then they'll go on 2, 3, 4 drives in a row where they don't even pick up a first down and put their defense in a bad situation. Why is it that they just don't seem to be able to like sustain drives and have so many lulls this season? Like, there's no way. Like, the Browns thing, I mean, getting 10 points to the Browns was ridiculous. The Cardinals, the way they toyed with their food. The Bengals, again, tying the Cowboys, kissing your sister. It just doesn't feel like that offense is where I thought it was going to be.
No, and we can certainly start with the offense. We can talk about their defense, who has sort of had some off weeks the last couple weeks. But let's start with their offense. The number one thing in this league is consistency. There is no greatness without consistency, and that goes for anything in life. And the Packers have been inconsistent. It starts, in my opinion, with obviously the quarterback in Jordan Love. There are too many times where he's not taking the simple throws, not making the simple plays, trying to do these spectacular things, which I'm fine with the spectacular. What I'm not fine with is when he's throwing to bad matchups, when he's throwing over the middle of the field into double coverage, and you have your check down available with nobody near him within 8 to 10 yards. So it starts with that. It also starts with not having Christian Watson. There's some offenses, there's some quarterbacks, especially in a West Coast-based scheme, where that X receiver is so important. That big body who can release off a press, who can catch quick slants, those bang eights, those little quick out routes that are all about timing, all about steps with the quarterback. So that's another thing. And then thirdly, I don't believe they're incorporating their running back enough with their passing scheme. Sure, they go to them with checkdowns, but especially Josh Jacobs,
who's the truth, by the way?
Pound for pound, best running back in the league. Like, they need to find ways to incorporate him more with routes, choice routes, Texas routes, rather than chip and check down. And they do the same thing with their tight end. They do a lot of chip and check downs with Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft is leading the league in tight ends with yards after the catch. If you can find ways to get him the ball quicker so they can maximize that, I think that will also lead to a little more consistency.
Yeah, that man, make this man the dead gum coach, because as smart as everybody tells me Matt LaFleur is, it does seem like you're right. Like, Jordan wants the spectacular on first down. Like, is one of the things. You hand the ball off sometimes to Josh Jacobs, but it does seem like on first down, my man's always like taking that shot when you got like somebody right in front of him, like you said, 7 yards, 8-yard curl or slant. Somebody's wide open, and he always is going deep, maybe into double coverage. He don't care.
Right. And I'm going to throw another nugget at you. The Packers are actually leading the league in converting third and long downs, which is a credit to what they can do, but it also tells you that they're in their situations a lot more than they need to be.
Yeah, first and second down, get positive yards.
Yes.
I did not know that that means third down and over 7 yards, they're number one in football?
They are number one in football in third and 7+.
Damn, that's fascinating. Now, the crazy thing that's also, like, for me, just sticking on this game real quick, because it is a Sunday night game, football night in America, baby. You got to look at it. How big is it for both teams? Like, realistically, you got a Pittsburgh Steelers team who's, I can't believe I'm saying that. I feel like they're running away with the AFC North. The Baltimore Ravens, the wheels have completely fallen off. The Browns are trash. And the Bengals, Joe Burrow's been banged up. Maybe they have 3 wins. But, like, Pittsburgh Steelers feel like they can just walk the North. On the other side, Man, Green Bay in that NFC North, you got the Lions who are at 5-2 and right there, right behind you, the Chicago Bears. Somebody call me an idiot because they won 4 straight and are now 4-2. And the Vikings looked like trash last night, but they still got Jordan Addison. They still got Justin Jefferson. And Carson Wentz is just a cry little why baby. I can't believe I'm saying this. Give me some J.J. McCarthy. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the Packers are in a dogfight, and it's a huge game for them, is where I look over at that AFC North, and it's trash. I mean, if the Steelers and an old man Aaron Rodgers are the top of your class when what we thought about Baltimore, I feel like we're in a wild world.
Yeah. So let me start with the AFC North. Quick point on the matchup and then bigger picture. Matchup-wise, it's sort of a who are we matchup for both of these teams. We need both of these defenses to start being more consistent. Like the secondary for the Steelers is the single most important unit to me on that defense. The second most important unit is their tackles. Their tackles have been one of the worst in the league. And in this matchup, you got to protect your tackles at all costs. When you're talking about Rashawn Gary, Micah Parsons, Van Ness, and the rest of that Packers front and all of the things they do. So for Pittsburgh, it's going to be utilizing the tight ends, number one, with drag routes with Jonnu Smith, number two, trying to find Pratt Freiermuth against the safety at the boundary. Not in the seams, on the boundaries. I think they can exploit that matchup. Speaking of the boundary.
Are you going to have are you playing a lot more 2 tight end situations with Jonnu and Pat?
They have to because they need to protect their tackles. That's why they play so many heavy tight end packages, because they're using them as sort of, okay, let's chip and then let's go into our route, because they need to protect their tackles. They've actually been doing a good job at that for the most part. So they got to find ways to exploit certain matchups, and I think it's the tight ends, and I think it's DK. If you can find him in an isolated situation in press coverage, that is going to be something you can exploit for big yards. So I'm really focused on the game plan for Pittsburgh, because they are an offense that has to be game plan specific week to week because of the lack of depth on receiver and because of the liability with their tackles. Now, big picture AFC North. The Bengals are not going to go away. We thought it would be the Ravens, but realistically, the Bengals are not going to go away. And there's so much optimism now that Joe Burrow is going to come back for when? The first matchup versus Baltimore. So you got a 4-game stretch in December. 2 of them include the Ravens, where Joe Burrow could be back. And Pittsburgh, while they've been playing well, those things that I just mentioned are not sustainable. As the year progresses, as teams continue to get better, as defenses takes much more of a forefront, certain things for the Steelers are not going to be sustainable unless they add a bigger body to complement DK. Then we have a different conversation. But right now, Pittsburgh is so matchup specific. The AFC North race is far from over.
I'm glad you kind of pointed that out, because when they lost, like when Pittsburgh lost to Joe Flacco, I just felt that was one of those like Joe Flacco things. There's something about Joe Flacco going against the Steelers and facing Mike Tomlin. He's been facing him twice a year in his career for so long. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, he just knows them. And they got that big win with the Bengals, dropped 33 points. And then I didn't think about this. Their stretch is pretty crazy until they get him back, because you have the Jets, the Bears, and then you get to play the Steelers again. The scariest game on that one, I think, is the Patriots before November 27th, when Joe Burrow is supposed to be back when they go to Baltimore. Like, that is you win 3 out of those 4. They are kind of looking pretty, and then they're getting their man back.
Yeah. And on the flip side, the Steelers are about to go through their own gauntlet, because they got the Packers, the Colts, the Chargers. They still got to play the Bills. They still got to play the Lions. So the AFC North, we are far from settling the story on the AFC North.
That's why we talk with Mo Schefter, because he knows ball. I was thinking that Mike Tomlin and the Steelers were just going to waltz to the thing, but when you actually look at the schedules, you see what it is going down. You see why Mo is one of the greatest minds when it comes to football. Views from the 22, make sure you always check him out. And he joins me as much as I can get him on the program, but I'm going to pay a couple bills. And on the other side, when we come back, we breaking it all down. And remember, we got 14 minutes if you want to do day drinking. The best part of waking up is what?
Tito's in your cup.
Man, you got to sing it better than that. We're going to work on your bars on the other side. By the way, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Taylor Swift. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
She dropped a new album. I just found this out. She's dropped a couple bars in her little song that you can't even play on the radio.
Oh, so she's got an explicit lyrics?
Dude, yeah, talking about she's got the biggest you know what.
And this delights you, huh?
Dude, I didn't know that Travis Kelce was rubbing off on her like that, bro. He's got her out there now just...
What if she was like that before Kelce?
No, man, because what did she used to sing?
It just kills your whole perception of her. Huh?
Dude, I even think now, I'm starting to think that the Swifties might actually be cool. I'll tell you about it. We're going to try to play it and beep it out. But I'm talking football with Mo next. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
You have opinions?
I think it's over.
Of course you do.
I don't think it's that simple.
Everyone does.
I got all the answers.
Hit us up on the Sissy's Log Cabin listener line at 360-8255.
It's football time in Memphis and soon basketball. And we cannot forget soccer. I'm Sheldon Rosengarten with Marks Bensdorf Realtors, and you shouldn't forget real estate, as it's a year-round sport. I've sold homes on every major holiday, including Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and New Year's Day. So don't think spring and summer are the only prime times to sell. What is more important is the prime agent you want representing you, me. With a highly successful strategic marketing program, people often say when you want the job done, call Shell Dunn. I may be the worst golfer in town and known as Mr. Three-Putt to my so-called friends. I am one tough dude when it comes to selling your home. During the upcoming sports seasons, interview 2 to 3 players, but definitely include me to lead your team. You can reach me at 483-0546 or memphisrelocate.com. Remember, Shell Dunn gets it done. Maybe not on the golf course, but I can sell your home. That's memphisrelocate.com or 483-0546, and go Tigers.
On big game days, you want big game food, flavor, and fun. So on big game days and every day in between, you want Salt Sports Bar and Bistro. Salt has it all. Great happy hour food, great cocktails, and great games on 21 HD TV screens. You can also enjoy your favorite match on the patio with cigars and sports in the open air. Open for lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Salt Sports Bar and Bistro, 3101 South Mendenhall Road. Salt Sports Bar and Bistro, where great food meets the big game.
Hey everybody, it's Chevy Truck Month, which means every new and pre-owned Silverado you want is right here in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet. New 26 Silverados as low as 2.9 for 72 months and no payment till next year. New 26 Equinox as low as 1.9 and no payment till next year. Yes, your new 26 All-Star Chevy Silverado or Equinox can be payment-free through Christmas and New Year's, and your good credit deserves it. Military and first responders, you get an extra $500 bonus. And if you want a certified barely driven Chevy, All-Star is spot on. Come check out this huge, and I'm talking huge, selection of certified Chevys and the hottest pre-owned vehicles. It's all right here in Olive Branch at All-Star. And if you got any vehicle you want to sell, bring it here to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch and get the most money for it today. Together, let's drive. Don't miss the final Chevy Truck Month sale going on right now in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet, or go to allstarautogroup.com.
When life crashes into you, literally, NST Law doesn't just show up with a briefcase. They show up with heart. They sit with families after devastating wrecks, look them in the eye, and say, "We've got you." No scripts, no legal jargon, just real people fighting for real justice. If someone turned your life upside down, NST helps you stand back up. They've been doing this for over 35 years and have won billions for their clients. NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000 or go to nstlaw.com.
Get ready, Tiger Nation. Your Memphis Tiger football team is back at home Saturday, October 25th at 11 o'clock to take on the South Florida Bulls. It's homecoming and parent and family weekend, a week full of tradition, pride, and Tiger spirit. Be one of the first 5,000 fans to the gate and score a Memphis football jersey koozie. Let's pack the stands and roar for Memphis. For tickets and info, visit GoTigersGo.com/tickets.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. And again, I found it. The song is Father Figure from Taylor Swift. It is, I'm not joking with you. She's dropping bars. Pulled up from in the Jag, turned your rags into gold. Then she drops in with all kinds of other stuff. And where's the one I like? You made a deal with the devil. Turn out my is bigger. You know what I'm saying? She talks about that her Johnson is bigger than Travis's. Man, talk about going hard. Or is she talking about Travis's is bigger than everybody's? Oh,
yeah, that may be the case.
Dude, I'm telling you, world's going crazy when T Swizzle's talking about her Johnson. Mo Schefter, welcome back to the program. How are you today, sir?
Oh, man, I'm trying to contain my laughter.
Dude, I
I had
couldn't
to
really.
stop because I had to go off on mute, but Taylor went from I'm feeling 22 to feeling something else with this album.
Travis has done put a little bit of something that girl never even knew. Like, Lord.
Oh, man.
All right. Everybody wants to hear you talk about football because, again, I honestly think when we talk the NFL, again,
there's nothing better.
It's nothing better. Like you, like Mo Schefter and Germ, my NFL folks. My man Jay Crane, my college guys, and Ham's my historian on basketball, and Darian's just silly. And he's good at being silly. But I know you're a big 49ers fan. I know Darian is too. 49ers are in one of the toughest divisions.
This man is not a 49ers fan. That was
I'm
Darius'
really
show.
not.
That was Darius' show.
Darian, you damn funny.
He's formerly a New England Patriots fan. I used to refer to him as the criminal enterprise.
Just blame me.
Well, then now that you fixed me, I don't even want to talk about the 49ers because I was trying to give him some love, but I do want to ask you.
That's going to cost you in the high five.
I do.
Hey, I already did my one, and I did I put him in there? I don't think I put him in there. I was not biased.
No.
Man, no, you didn't. No, that's. I can't believe you didn't do that.
But you got to now because we keep rolling.
Keep rolling. But, hey, back to the Patriots. I apologize. They got an easy game, you would think. They play the Browns at home in Foxborough. The defense is good. Offense is pathetic. And the thing is, though, is Drake May, bro, honestly, this is insane. My man's got 12 touchdowns. He's only thrown 2 picks. He's almost 1,800 yards. I think he's just a little south of it. We talk Jaden Daniels, we talk Caleb, we talk about J.J. McCarthy and when's he going to play, we talk about Bo Nix. Drake May might be the best of them all. I'm not saying anything disrespectful to Mr. Daniels, who I'm absolutely in love with. But, dude, Drake May is that guy who could be playing 20 years in New England. He's got the big body. He's got the big arm. He doesn't have to be athletic, yet he still is athletic. How good is this Patriots team in what you would think is a very, very difficult division over there in the AFC East just because Buffalo's there?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm ready to go rapid fire until the top of the hour on whatever you want to do, Johnny. Real quick on New England. Drake May is absolutely the reason of their success. We talked about their receiving. We talked about their offensive line. Stephon Diggs is actually, I think, 4th in the league in yards per route behind CD, Puka, and JSN, which who would have thought that with Stephon Diggs with New England? But a big part of it is Drake May. He makes good decisions. He's big. He's strong. He's accurate. And again, number one thing, he makes a lot of really solid decisions.
And he makes throws that, again, not everybody in the National Football League can make. Mac Noodle Arm Jones cannot make or Brock Purdy cannot make some of those throws that I've seen him. He is so damn impressive sticking in that division. Buffalo's going to play a feisty little Panthers team all of a sudden. Can't believe it, but yes, they're 3-0. They haven't lost at home, but Buffalo is a 7.5 point favorite. Josh Allen and them boys go in there and play a surprisingly up and coming, it looks like, little Carolina Panther team.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they've improved. We always talk about no beef, no Lombardi. They've improved on their offense.
Their offensive line is really good.
Exactly. And with Robert Hunt in there, I mean, that's probably one of the best guards in the league without a doubt. But here's a little interesting thing the stats correlate and the film correlate. The Panthers defending the deep pass have been one of the best in the league. And J.C. Horn, on passes over 20 yards, is allowing a 0.0 passer rating. And Josh Allen has actually struggled with the deep pass somewhat this year. Haven't had any touchdowns yet on those deep pass attempts. So this is another one of those games where styles make fights and little nuggets can turn into a big meal. I'm actually very curious. I think they handle business because Andy Dalton is starting.
I like
so
the Red Rocket.
The mobility factor, right. But it also could evolve the passing game for them. So I think Baltimore handles business, but it's +7 for Carolina. I know Buffalo usually covers at home when they're big favorites. This is one of those situations where I'm leaning towards Carolina with the point.
Man, again, they're undefeated. Like, Panthers haven't lost at home this year, which is pretty crazy to me to think about how good they've been playing. Like I said, the Red Rocket, they've been interesting. But we got to get into a little rapid fire because I don't have you forever. Jackson Dart's been talking a lot of trash. I like the way he's out there talking trash. Philadelphia fans, they're in a frenzy on the radio station. Scatterboos running over people and putting his head into everybody's chest. Don't know how long it can last, but it has been fun. The Giants have surprised me since they've changed and went from Russell Wilson to the young quarterback in Jackson Dart. And the Eagles, as good as the Eagles are talented-wise, seems like they always have something weird. Like, I mean, A.J. Brown tweeting out, they using me, but what was it? They using me, but they still using me wrong.
They using me, but not using me.
They using me, but not using me. Like, it always just feels like, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown don't really like each other. And Nick Sirianni's got his little, Dom security guard. And again, the Giants are just feisty. They got no fear. They feel like they got nothing. And they go out there and they leave it on the line every single day. Eagles are a 7.5 point favorite. I don't know, man, but I think I love the Giants.
I love the Giants with the points. Couple quick points. Scatterboo is a chain mover. Like, he gets the rock. He's one of the best in the league in converting it into a first down. That's number one. Number two, the Eagles still have issues philosophically on their offense. I saw a stat last week that Jalen Center was under center more, and he was very efficient under center. Well, when you watch the game, that's because their center went out, and their backup center can't snap it in shotgun. So they were forced to go under center. So there's certain things that are just philosophically flawed when it comes to Philadelphia. They have a couple plays in their playbook where they run a motion and a quick snap, and it goes from a 3-by-1, they do a motion, turns into a 2-by-2, and they snap it quick. And that's opening up some nice spaces underneath for some quick passes. But they're not doing it enough. They need to keep it simple and do what they do best and add some horizontal routes to these receivers, please. Stop with all this vertical stuff. Some horizontal routes. But I'm with you. Brian Burns is in there. They're going to be missing 2 starters on their secondary, which could be a key difference. But I'm still leaning with the Giants plus the points.
Bucks, they, 5-2, need to get healthy. They're playing a feisty Saints team. And if you look at it, Tampa Bay only being a 4.5 point favorite, it feels like Vegas is trying to get you to take the bait. Am I crazy to think the Saints?
No, because they've covered every week at home so far this year. 2 quick little things. Kendra Miller is out, so you got a lot more Alvin Kamara. The Saints pass rush has come to life the last couple weeks. Tristan Wirfs has not allowed a sack in 900 pass blocks, which is just stupid. But you look at the Bucs, you look at the injuries. Eventually, it's going to catch up to them. No Godwin, no Irvin, no Evans. I like a lot of the underdogs this week because some of the spreads are so high.
And then there's also the ones that look that are enticing and dangerous. Again, we talk about the Saints. It looks like they're trying to get you just to bite and take the Bucks. I mean, I'm looking at that Cowboys-Broncos game. Cowboys 5-2, 3-0 at home. Cowboys can't stop anybody defensively, but damn it, they can score. Denver at home is only a 3.5-point favorite. Which is the right side and why?
Brother, one of my favorite movies in the world is The Dark Knight, and one of my favorite quotes from the Joker. This is what happens when an immovable force meets an unstoppable object. I cannot wait to see how this one plays out. I think right now there is nobody stopping Dallas because this offensive line is so well, and they have arguably the best duo wide receiver in the league. Ferguson is nimble, lean. He looks like a professional tight end. Their run game is professional, and they got a good scheme. I think this is going to be a good game. Dallas hasn't won in Denver since 1995.
Dang.
I think that comes to an end this Sunday.
Go Broncos.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
I'm not confident in it, but I like Dak a little more than Knicks right now. And I think everybody's riding high off of what they did last week against the Giants. Nobody's really focusing on the actual substance of this matchup. I think the Cowboys have a slight edge.
Dude, Dak Prescott, 16 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, 1,900 yards. George Pickens got 600 yards already and 6 touchdowns. Go Cowboys, go. Sorry, man, to you 49er fan, Darian. Mo, tell everybody where they can find you.
Views from the 22, baby, on Facebook. Join the group. We got all our links there. Mo_Views22 on Instagram. Mo_Views from the 22 on Views22 on TikTok. Appreciate you, Johnny. Enjoy your weekend, baby.
Hey, you be blessed. I'll be watching. He is the man on football. Mo Schefter, Lee Sterling, Paramount Sports. If you like to bet, he is your guy. Listen, go to ParamountSports.com. He's next.
Let Bryant Dacus and Brett Norsworthy take you home every afternoon. Sports Time on Sports 56. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Family Leisure doesn't do anything small. It's always got to be big, just like the world's biggest spa sale. Happening right now at Family Leisure. Check this out. You can get spas starting under $3,000. Spas and even swim spas, they're up to 30% off. Floor model spas have even bigger special prices. Cold plunges are all the trend right now. Take the plunge starting under $5,000. You see a patio furniture set you like? You could get a free umbrella with it. Ask an associate for details. Plus, swimming pools are clearance price now through the end of October. Get yours before the prices increase. That is with any big sale. Special financing, it's available. The only thing small during the world's biggest spa sale at Family Leisure are the prices. Family Leisure, Whitten Road at I-40, where family and fun come together.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roof Services. I wanted to take a minute and discuss advertising with you. There are so many websites that list the best service provider in your area. Even the BBB has an accredited list. You know the one thing they all have in common? A company like mine has to pay to get on that list. So that begs the question, can those lists be trusted? You know what can be trusted? History. We've been around for almost 30 years providing customers with the best service and the best products that we possibly can. So if you need a roof, siding, or gutters, give us a call. We'll come talk to you and let you decide for yourself whether or not we know what we're talking about. Fiveash Roof Services. Best products, best warranties, and in many cases, the best price. We're fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com. 367-0050 or MemphisRoofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
It's time to get your Volkswagen on at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike. So fall on in and get some cool deals. Like 2025 Taos S, we Gossett $219 a month. If you love Volkswagen Jetta, then you'll love 2025 Jetta Yes, we Gossett and Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike, $228 a month. Plus 2026 Atlas SE, we Gossett just $299 a month. That's Taos S $219 a month, Jetta S $228 a month, and Atlas SE $299 a month. So come get your Volkswagen on today and get ready to ride with a great deal at Gossett Volkswagen 1875 Covington Pike, or shop online anytime at GossettVWMemphis.com. If you want it, we Gossett at Gossett Volkswagen.
All 36-month lease, 7,500 miles, 25 cents excess mileage. Taos SMO 58885, MSRP 27011. Get a TM 005137, MSRP 25820. Atlas TC 515398, MSRP 41841. Includes all rebates and incentives. 895 PF. Excludes tax title and license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Must finance through Volkswagen Financial Services. Valid through 10/31/25.
Memphis's original sports station. We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis.
At Choate's Air Conditioning, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, we've proudly served families across the Mid-South since 1958. Still family owned and operated, we're built on tradition, trust, and old-fashioned service you can count on. And now to celebrate 68 years of service, we're offering a heating tune-up for just $68. Keep your home safe, efficient, and ready for the cold months ahead. Looking to upgrade? Right now, get up to $2,000 in instant carrier cool cash rebates, plus 60 months no interest financing on select carrier systems. That means comfort and savings today and peace of mind for years to come. But that's not all. Upgrade today and take advantage of $500 off a tankless water heater or a whole home generator installation. Even more ways to protect your home and your family. Don't wait. These special offers won't last. Call 347-8086 or visit ChoatesHVAC.com today and turn to the experts with Choates and let our family serve your family.
That is one of those things. When things get too heavy, just call me helium.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a Friday, and you can tell I'm a little bit fired up, man, because you know I love this. I can't believe I'm a little bit late. I feel so like I didn't mean to disrespect the man, the myth, the living legend, Mr. Lee Sterling. I think that had never lost a game if the people in this world weren't throwing some of them. My Lord, he is at ParamountSports.com. He is the best handicapper in the world, and he's also a damn good guy. What's up, Lee?
I'm good, buddy. I always build in a few extra minutes. I know you get excited when things are going on, and so always have about 5 minutes grace period each coming in and out of the segment. So I'm here for you, buddy.
Thank you so much, Lee. And you've been here all year for all of my listeners, and they appreciate it so much. And I'm telling you right now, we got some really good picks that I'm excited about. And I was wanting to start, of course, with Mississippi State. Got a lot of friends heading down to Starkville. They want to see Arch. They want to see if, Lebby can get that first win in the SEC. Mississippi State's been playing damn good football. Texas has been winning some really ugly football games. What I saw against the Wildcats in Lexington made my stomach churn. Who's going to win? What's the right side? The Longhorns, a 7-point favorite in Stark Vegas.
Well, there's a case right there of a team that has unlimited. They're like the Yankees budget
talent
to acquire players.
Money.
And obviously their valuation can't be great because right now their offense is an epic fail. Special teams are keeping them in games here. Defense also. But how do you not bench Arch Manning at this point? I mean, it is just shocking. So last year, take a guess at what the line Texas was favored at home against Stark Vegas.
21.5.
37 points. They won by a little over 20 points, but now it's 7. Why has it gone way down? Well, obviously, Stark Vegas has improved a lot, and also Texas has regressed. So if Arch Manning doesn't start off hot, you got to pull the guy. They have a kid who's a transfer from Troy think he can do a good enough job. So he doesn't get it. The timing isn't there. I've been on enough teams. I've seen teams all of a sudden in the middle of the season, you're not going to pull it out and score 35, 45 points against a decent defense here. So I love what they're doing at Mississippi State, building the right way. Texas, outside the top 100 in almost every major statistical category on offense here. I think they survive another scare, 23-20. My money's on Stark Vegas plus the 7.
Let's go. I can't believe I'm saying this. Give me more cowbell. Vanderbilt, they don't, they're a bunch of nerds and they're a bunch of smart guys. And Brian Kelly had to leave Notre Dame because dadgummit, it's just too hard to get great athletes at a smart school. He's down in Baton Rouge, and he found out Diego Pavia is the truth. A lot of people are finding out that he's truth. Game day is in freaking Nashville, not just a party on Broadway either. They're there for the game. Missouri, Eli Drink just keeps winning football. I think Bryce Pribula is like efficient, but they can run the damn football. That Hardy kid is a hard runner. And of course, everything goes with Diego and Vanderbilt. They're a 3.5-point favorite at their crib with game day. Both teams 6-1 and 2-1 in the SEC. What's the right side, Lee?
Well, I call this game here I came this close to beating Alabama. Both teams had their chance, and they couldn't get the job done. But both are solid teams. Now, Bo Pribula, I think you can just look at the quarterback matchup and figure out the winner. 11 touchdown passes, and he's run for 210 yards. Yep. There you go. Diego Pavia, 15, and he's run for double that, 438. The reason Pribula is not the quarterback at Penn State, not the starter, and the reason he left, 7 picks. He has trouble reading defenses. He loses linebackers in coverage. It's not like he's throwing bombs, usually across the middle. And it's something that you got to teach and you got to experience. And we see Pavia, he's done it. This is 4th year starting college football. Pribula, this is like his 8th, 9th game. So Hardy, not getting the job done after running for 730 yards first 5 games, 52 and 58 rushing yards against Alabama and Auburn. Main reason Missouri won the game last week was Auburn missed 3 field goals.
Yep.
Vandy, at home, they should hold game day in the library. They'd get more kids to show up here. Vandy, 30-24 over Missouri.
Ooh, Vandy covers easily, and I say I have to agree. I got Diego Pavia mania myself. Texas A&M, never been a fan of male cheerleaders. They're playing LSU. Death Valley always feels like it's good for one great win a year just because it's there. It got Ole Miss last year in Death Valley. My man Brian Kelly, I'm serious as a heart attack. I think he's fighting for his job, believe it or not. As crazy as to say that is, but it is the truth. Elko in the fighting male cheerleaders are only a 2.5-point favorite in Death Valley with all them drunks. What's the right side, Lee?
Yeah, so when I looked at this game here, I'm like, well, LSU, first, they got to start pulling it together. Maybe they can pull it together. I don't know if they can get that done. Talking about an offense, they can't score more than 20 points. That's it. 20 points is the ceiling. You know what? It's a combination. They don't have the talent, the skill positions. They break off some long plays, but other than these, 50 or longer yard plays, they're 15th in the country. But other than that, they're usually behind. And what happens is sometimes you get in the huddle and you see these players, they're just pressing. Now they're without their left tackle. A&M, 4th in sacks, 10th in pressure rate. Last year's game, they put Marcel Reed in the game, and it was his coming out party. Yeah, 3 straight touchdown drives for them en route to the 38-23 win here. LSU's defense, which was their strength, they couldn't get off the field last week against Diego Pavia. And I like Diego Pavia, but I'm telling you, Marcel Reed is bigger, stronger, faster, and has a rocket for an arm here. So I think they're going to use the same game plan here. LSU's Brian Kelly, it was never a good fit here. The heat is on there. And the reality here is LSU just isn't that good here. So if you keep betting LSU, you're going to be living went under a bridge here. A&M wins for the first time in their history in Death Valley, 31-20.
And my man Marcel Reed's already passed. After this game, he's already got 15 touchdowns. He only threw 15 last year. Like, he's already going to pass all the numbers, and he is playing right. The right side is the guys with the male cheerleaders. It doesn't matter that it's in Death Valley. Elko, by the way, is Elko a
It
guy
is weird, isn't it? Weird when you watch that game with the male cheerleaders.
It just, I still will never understand it. Don't like it. Just breaks me out.
Right.
One and last thing.
You want to know the best part about A&M is the night before, the bonfire. Used to be, and now well, not anymore now.
Because one
they can't
time
do
it
anymore.
happened when it fell over and a poor kid. Yeah, dude, that was terrible.
Yeah, and then now it's the yell practice the night before. So I respect it. Someplace, if you've never been, you got to go once. But after you've been once, well, better places to see a football
Well, there's
game.
nothing outside of going to the game to do there.
Right. That's
now,
it.
In Norman, kind of almost the same, to be honest with you. Or maybe I'm hanging out with the wrong people. It ain't Oxford, but Ole Miss is headed to Norman to play the Sooners. Ole Miss, man, Trinidad Chambliss, I think, has been playing out of his mind. He was phenomenal. Ole Miss's defense didn't get one dead gum stop. Gunnar Stockton looked like Joe Montana throwing to Jerry Rice out there. Some of those dudes were so wide open. Is Ole Miss's defense going to be able to stop John Mateer and the Sooners?
Maybe a couple weeks ago they could. We saw in the Texas game he should not have come back. He was not ready.
Yeah, that thumb.
Yeah, and last week looked better. So every week he's probably getting about 10% better. Probably about 85, 90% now. They also have the better defense. I think they have one of the top 2 or 3 defenses
Statistically,
in college
they're
football.
the nastiest.
They are nasty, and trust me, they throw you down hard. They don't just, they don't grab you from behind and somehow get you down. They hit you, and they hit you with force here, and it's usually 2-3 guys. And this game is at home. Ole Miss allowed a score in every single possession of the second half. They were on the field for 80 plays here. Unless they are just on fire and Oklahoma turns the ball over 2 or 3 times. Hate to say it, but I think OU's the right side here. Sooners 30-23.
And the thing about that scares me about Oklahoma too is like when I'm looking for defensive linemen and linebackers for OU to bring in, they got they got Daniels, they got Hendrick, they got Oshiman. I can't even say his last name, Lewis.
Yeah.
All 4 of those dudes got over 25 tackles. They got freaking defensive linemen coming out the wazoo. Lee, I'm just going to have to pray that you're wrong. Now, we have a huge one here at 11 a.m. at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. We got Memphis. We got South Florida. We got quarterback question marks. The only question mark the only quarterback that's not questioned is Byram. And let me just tell you something. If you haven't watched Byram Brown, this kid is freaking electric, bro. Like electric. Does Memphis have a chance, Lee?
He's big, strong, and fast. I've seen him the last 2 years. They played Miami and game last year, first quarter. I mean, he was on fire, and Miami had to adjust. This year they were more prepared, and they also caught South Florida off their upset against Florida. He is really good and has a decent cast here and really good coaching staff, but it's at Memphis here. And I think you got to put a spy on him. He's run 99 times, has Byram for 475 yards and 6 touchdowns. The top running back on the team. I mean, that's it, 275 yards rushing. Top receiver, Nimrod from Tennessee, just 23 catches and 3 touchdowns. Make him release the ball. Make him get rid of the ball. If you do that, you got a shot here. We're going to call for it. The wrong team is favored. Memphis pulls off the upset. Everyone's off them here, possibly because they're going to be without their quarterback, Brendan Lewis. But I think Arrington Maiden is going to do a good job here. I think they win this game here, 27-24.
Go Tigers, go! Dun 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 dun. Man, Lee, we need it after last week. You should have seen me. I was a crazy person. I had Oklahoma. I had Ole Miss fall apart against Georgia. Memphis failed to punch it in twice from the 1 yard line, and then kept having false starts. I was about in tears last Saturday. Man, if Memphis wins tomorrow, I'll be back to just living large.
So what would happen? What would happen, everybody, if let's say Memphis runs the table, they win this game? Would they get in over someone like Boise, or would it depend on who had the higher ranking?
I honestly think Memphis would, and this is the reason why. Because again, South Florida is currently ranked right now. They also have Tulane at home, and then they have Navy, who's undefeated as well on the season. So you have an opportunity right now in front of you to beat three extremely strong teams. And the fact that all three of them are at home, you win the championship game. We dancing in Memphis, baby. Lee.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get the job done. All right.
All right, Lee. Tell everybody how they can get the game of the week absolutely free, and that is, by the way, I think it's Alabama, South Carolina.
Yep. Pretty darn good game here. You want to get this game, this Alabama-South Carolina game, be just one of the first 5 callers. Call 800-400-9741. Again, the number, 800-400-9741. Get this Alabama-South Carolina game on me. I think there's a clear right side. And if you're ready to go, if you're even considering using someone, I am red hot. How about this in the NFL? Last 5 weeks, we've gone 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, and then 2 off weeks. We went 4-1 and 4-1. How about this? We call it Lee's NFL Sunday Golden Ticket. 5 selections every single Sunday for 4 weeks, just $197. Also, huge UFC card. Starts at 9 a.m. in the morning, your time, on Saturday morning. We have a very rare 50-unit max wager, and on these max wagers, we are 25-12 the last 2 years. So check out all the specials. Just one place, ParamountSports.com.
He does college football. He does the NFL. He does UFC, and nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Lee. Remember, only the first 5 callers, 800-400-9741. Get that bad boy by just giving them a call, and you get Alabama and South Carolina absolutely free. Lee, thank you. Had a great vacation, and again, it's always because of you, brother.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Take care. See you, Johnny.
Bye-bye, Lee. That man.
John, I tend to build in 5-10 minutes for you every day, too, just like Lee.
It's a smart thing to do, people.
Smart thing to do.
Smart thing to do. You know what else is smart?
What's that?
Dude, let me tell you something that's really smart, because we're just talking about watching all these football games, right? How we're going to be chilling in the house. Well, I mean, I'm going to be at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, but then once that game's over, I'm back at the crib, in the house, watching all the games. It's getting a little chilly outside. I don't know if you know this. I could cut glass this morning when I went outside. Lordy, lordy, lordy. But, man, we're inside. The air we breathe is important, and it can be hazardous to your health. These are things that I honestly never thought about. Did you ever just think about, like, the air in your house and the stuff that you breathe? And then, like, I became a grown-up and realized, man, you got to change the air filters. Hey, do me a favor, dust that junk. You don't want all that stuff. You don't want to breathe all that nasty stuff, but there's other things. Like, if you have moisture in your house in certain spots, black mold could be growing, and that is hazardous to your health. Get your house assessed by the only licensed mold assessor in the Mid-South, my homie, my friend. Do you know his name?
What's his name, Ham?
So this would be Stan Moser right here.
Oh, my gosh. My commercials are working.
Not Pimpin' Rick.
Not Pimpin' Rick.
Not Pimpin' Rick.
Stan the Man Moser, who makes better meatballs than most Italian restaurants, whose gumbo's better than some that I've had down in New Orleans.
You made your gumbo?
Oh yeah, man, dude, so good.
That's what's up.
Man, his his passion is making you breathe great, but like one of his thing, he's like a foodie. He loves to cook and he's a chef and he's kind to me. So he drops some of that stuff off every time he does something nice. I love this guy. But man, he's gonna come to your house, and he's going to check the quality of your air, and he's going to get you breathing right. Because, again, clean air, peace of mind, and if you're going to have a baby, Come on now. You need to call Stan at 901-292-7788. 901-292-7788. Stan the Man Mosier at Memphis Mold Inspectors. Go to memphismoldinspector.com and get your air right. Now we're going to take a time out. I got a legal update on Brasky. Last night was T-Money's last night bartending at the Half Shell. He is now retired. Oh, no, it's a good thing. He retired because he hit it big in his other job, his real job, his big boy job. So, yeah, dude, he's got that kid.
So we'll be seeing a lot of Chris now.
Well, I'm just praying that he listens to Lee Sterling and not Brasky on the picks, and listens to himself in red because they've been doing very well. But, yeah, Mama Money was there. Not just Mama Money, but also his real mama, who's Mama Money.
Yeah, I know.
The original Mama Money.
I know the original Mama Money.
She loves me, by the way, because she has great taste.
She loves me. House a bunch of times. They cool with me.
Minnie Money was there. She went to Ole Miss. She likes it. She's still leaning Tennessee, but she said, man, she had a daggum good time down in that grove. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about gambling, debauchery, retirement, and an update, and a shocking update.
Our usual T-Money and Brasky type segment.
Brasky is, man, well, you know what? You're just going to have to come back and find out on the other side. Shocking what happened in his whole court case situation. I mean, it was one of those things. I mean, because, you know, Brasky's older and with long hair and has nice hair. He would have definitely been somebody's, you know, I guarantee you. Is he going to remain?
Stop it, man.
Is he going to have a virgin? Well, you know. Back in two shakes with two of the biggest degenerates I know. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11, here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
The next time you are having a business meeting and you get to choose the restaurant, here's an idea. Choose Sunrise. Sunrise on Jefferson and Sunrise East on Poplar are the perfect locations for a relaxed conversation about work issues. Going to some chain restaurant where it's too loud and the servers aren't focused completely on giving you and your coworkers perfect service is just going to make a meeting more complicated. But if you meet at either Sunrise location, you can rely on a comfortable atmosphere with terrific service and, as an added bonus, great food served fresh and fast.
Hit the road in your new ride from Gossett Mitsubishi on the Pike and check out our new location at 1956 Covington Pike. 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. Standard third row, better warranty, and 0% for 60 months available versus 4.99 for 60 months on RAV4 PHEV. That's 2025 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross or Outlander PHEV. Your choice, now $399 a month. Plus 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander. 7-seat capacity, more head and leg room, and longer warranty than Toyota RAV4. Get yours for $449 a month or buy it for $29,715. And always find peace of mind with our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. That's Gossett Mitsubishi, 1956 Covington Pike and 24/7 at memphismitsubishi.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Outlander SCO 14178, MSRP 32715. Eclipse SCO 39973, MSRP 317. PHEV SC 00816, MSRP 42615. Includes all rebates and incentives. Fiat 895, 595 acquisition fee. Excludes tax title and license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month. Dealer stock only.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Men, let's be honest. Somewhere along the way, we stop feeling like ourselves. The long days, the stress, the pressure, they pile up. Before you know it, you're running on fumes. You still show up every day, still handle your biz, but you can feel it. You've slowed down. You're not weak, just worn down. Deep down, every guy still wants to feel strong, capable, alive again. And that's what M-Drive is all about, helping men reclaim what makes us men. M-Drive supplements help fight back against the effects of aging. Rebuilds energy, stamina, strength, so you can show up for your family, career, life, like the man you're meant to be, confident, steady, unshakable. It's not hype. M-Drive is the #1 men's health brand at Sprouts. Real supplements, proven results. I love their protein powder. Put it in my coffee every day. Go to mdriveformen.com. The code is HERD, H-E-R-D. It's important. You put it in, you get 25% off your first order. Take control, stay strong, M-Drive. Men, let's be men again.
Listen each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and join Ottawa Presbyterian Church for worship. Ottawa is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
They can't keep Johnny down. We haven't yet built the man that'll keep old Johnny down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a Friday, and we get to talk to two of my favorite people. Like, I got a lot of people that I really love in this world. Luckily, I get to talk to them on the radio. Luckily, I got to marry my best friend and my wife, you know. So I'm always surrounded. My homies, Jay Ham, my man's freaking Darian. Oh, and by the way, my homie Anthony Sane getting married, baby.
Looking forward to that one.
Man, November 15th. I'm in that wedding. You know why? Because I'm a groomsman, baby. Gonna be the finest looking man up there. I said, you sure you want me up on that stage next to you looking so good?
What'd he say?
He said, dog, it's all right.
I mean, long as it's quick as yours, I don't think so.
No, dog.
I don't think this black wedding will be as quick as yours.
This
ain't gonna be quick.
No.
I think we got to walk the mamas down, the uncles down.
Aunties. I mean, lordy. But you know I'm going to have a good time. But this is something that's crazy. I have a new song. And I have never been a Taylor Swift fan until now. Because I didn't know that she was hard. Like, dude, I think she can get up there now with like 8-Ball, MJG, Crunchy Black, Spanish Fly.
Man, you about to lose all your street cred with this.
Dog, dude, you don't know, man. Hers is bigger, dude. Do me, hey, T-Money, Brasky, I want you to listen to this Taylor Swift song. It's brand new. I don't know the name, but what was it called?
Father Figure.
This is TT. Tay-Tay. Oh, yeah. Come on, give it to me, girl.
When I found you, you were young, we were lost in the cold. Pulled up to you in the Jag, turned your rags into gold. The winding road leads to the chateau. You remind me of a younger me. I saw potential. I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office. I dry your tears with my sleeve.
My girl is bigger. All right, you can bring her down. Taylor Swift. She just told you she drinks her brown liquor. You know what's bigger. Making deals with the devil because everybody in Hollywood's part of the Illuminati. And I think Brasky's lawyer definitely made a deal with the devil because we've got a wonderful update on Brasky and facing the pokey because I told y'all on the other side, man, he got pretty long hair. He definitely would have been somebody. Let's just put it this way. He would have gone, if he went to prison, he ain't coming out a virgin.
Well, your texters agree. It says, did John say Brasky would not have a virgin pina colada in jail because of his long, luscious hair?
Yes, correct. You know he's got that wonderful hair. But first and foremost, we got to say congratulations to T-Money, to Miss Money, Lil Money, the whole Money family. My man, T Money worked his last night at the Half Shell last night, and he's hit it
Yes,
big.
sir.
T Money, man, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. I didn't realize that I didn't get home till after midnight, and didn't go to bed till around 5 a.m.
Oh, wow. They were asking, man, how late Johnny stay up? I said, Johnny hung out all night, really.
Yeah, I also found a party bus.
I saw the party bus.
I hopped in. I thought it was for
Did
us.
I did too. Miss Money come to get me, though. I was on my way over there, and she grabbed me by the collar and said, that's not your party bus. I thought it was ours.
I thought it was our party bus, but can I tell you something? They know how to party, and we were all friends, and then I'll remember about an hour into it, I'm like, so how do all y'all know Tim? They're like, who? And I was like, oh, my God. I don't think they were there for Tim, but they're cool.
Hey, they were cool. Hey, I tried to get on there, too, but I got it. Miss Money got me by the ear. Said, that ain't for
Yeah,
you.
I was sneaky. I broke free. Chas had a lot of work to do, and so she was like in bed. I think when I came to get in bed, like at 5 a.m., she didn't even know what time it was. Like she thought it was like 11 o'clock.
You're like, yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, it's like 11, baby. I'm back. And
Well,
then-
yeah, that was a good day. We had a good turnout. Little retirement party for T Money up there, and we had all the old fools up there, and the old drunks and new drunks is what I call them. So
Yep.
I love it. It was a lot of fun. We had a ball.
I mean, all the way from like Paulo out there telling crazy stories about pounds of yay in Italy.
What was that about?
Oh, man, it was a great one. I'll have to tell you off the air because I don't know if I can handle it. And then you had all the way down to the young kid who's got the little mustache. Was it Tate?
Oh, yeah. Tate, yeah. He's got the little... We got to work on that mustache.
I'm just telling you, he's going to have to shave that thing like a lot more because, bro, like it looks like it makes you look 12.
And creepy.
And it definitely makes you look creepy. But he's a nice young kid, though. He is a nice young kid. But, Brasky, we got a great update. I heard through the grapevine that either he made a deal with the devil like Taylor Swift and he drinks his brown liquor because his thing's bigger, or he just got a dub lawyer. Brasky, are you really not going to jail?
No, I evaded those charges, Johnny. I'm back on the good side. Man, I tell you what, Steve Parise can work miracles.
Steve Parise, that's my attorney when I'm in Mississippi, brother.
Like, you're
Steve
dang right. He
Parise,
can work
Joan
miracles, man.
Yeah, he can. He's like the Leslie Ballin of Mississippi.
That's right. That's right. Anybody that gets a woman off that shot her husband in the back of the head, I'm hiring him, baby. You know, I'm hiring him. And by the way, man, what's going on with the NBA? Do y'all not have an update of these freaks throwing games and all of that?
Well, it's actually probably, to be honest with you, this is the most wild thing in the world because the mafia, and again, when you're a kid, you watch like your mafia movies and stuff, and you watch the one with Ray Liotta, I think it's Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, yeah.
And you watch, Al Pacino and damn not Robert Downey Jr. What's the other old dude that always is in those damn gangster movies?
Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Little Pesci and all
Hey,
that.
you know what's funny about the Goodfellas is, back in the 80s, they had that Boston College point shaving deal.
Yeah, they tried to fix that.
And right before they killed Maury, the toupee guy,
Mm-hmm.
he goes, how about that Boston College game fixing we got going on up there? That was that crew in Goodfellas that fixed all them games at Boston College. And Maury mentions it right before he gets the ice pick to the back of the neck, And then he goes, and then I like the part Joe Pesci says, all right, let's get out of here. And the driver goes, man, I got to let the car warm up, and they got a dead body in there. He said, the car, warm the car, man, get out of here, man. She's talking about I got to let the car warm up. I love that movie.
Man, a great movie, but this is kind of like 2025 Mafia, but they just did it with technology because the, what is it, the Costa Nostra? The La Cosa...
La Cosa Nostra.
La Cosa Nostra. I think it's La Cosa Nostra because I don't think it's Coast.
I'm not arguing with what them people is.
That those Chauncey Billups had to be getting paid.
No, here's exactly what happened. So here's how it is. So the La Cosa Nostra crime family was holding high-stakes poker games in Manhattan, in Miami, in L.A., in Vail, in San Francisco, in these big places, and they were luring in multi-millionaire big players because they wanted to rub elbows with NBA players. So the Mafia invited, of course, Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones and Terry Rozier, other basketball players and football players. I'm sure more will come out. But the way they got their hooks in them is they would have the athletes. They had card counters like you know how the decks being like read out. These bad boys, like it would tell, which they called the quarterback and operator in another room, what cards were to everybody. The tables that they were sitting on, like your cards, when they were face down, you could see them because it was somehow like a magic like screen that nobody could tell, but they could see through it. They had even the chips, like like when you're handing out your poker trips, that had all kinds of card reading technology. They used like spy glasses so that they could you put these glasses on and you could see the marked cards. Like they had
and
all.
They had the contact lens.
Yeah, and the contact lenses. They had all this stuff, and what they would do is, well, they got the NBA players and the athletes. They made sure they lost a lot of money, and the rich people made money because the rich people will keep coming back and playing. A couple of the rich people lose, but it was so they could get the hooks. So you get like, you know, an NBA player who's $5 million in the hole, and they say, you know what? Don't even worry about paying me back. You're going to, on Friday, check out in the second quarter. You're not going to score more than 5 points or I will cut your thingy off. And then, now you got point shaving.
There you go.
I would point shave too at that moment, sir. You're threatening to cut.
And you got a full-grown-ass man petting a cat. Yeah, so that's how they got him, bro.
That's a wild story. I mean,
somebody had to snitch. Somebody,
of course, dog.
Nebraska money, word on the street is that it was Gilbert Arenas.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, Gilbert ain't in jail.
And then the investigation been going on for like 4 years.
Oh, wow. Gilbert seems to be, Agent Zero's definitely involved.
Well, they already got him.
Well, he was already an agent. I forgot about that.
Right, he was already
Agent Zero.
He was already indicted. He was the first one out of the bunch because he was holding it. I think they got him for holding the games at his house, right?
He did get in trouble.
He definitely.
So he just went to snitching to get on down to get his butt out of trouble. That's what they call in jail, getting down. When that man asks for a cigarette, he's finna spill his gut.
Dude, it also makes me think about, remember that old video back in the day of Gilbert Arenas when he was talking about how him, Damon Jones, always go over to LeBron's house, and he said gambling with big money and stuff. I forgot about that.
It was much more simple when you could just
And Damon Jones got in trouble because he was leaking LeBron James info about him being banged up to the Mafia.
Gambling in the NBA was much more simple when you could just play a game of Boo-Ray on the plane and somebody get hit in the eye.
Yup. What's up,
Exactly.
TA? Shout out.
Shout out, TA.
Oh,
Did
my
he dot up O.J. Mayo?
Yep. Oh, by the way, I got to, okay, because I just realized the time. We are going to get to bets in a minute because we have some really, really good football games. But you literally are not going to Chilbrasky. I'm very happy for you. Do me a favor. Do better at staying out of trouble. Like, be good or be good at it. You know what I mean, Brasky?
Right.
Okay? No slapping police horses on the ass. You know, just...
Well, sometimes you just got to get your inner demon out, you know, Johnny. And sometimes things are fun.
Yeah, I know how it is.
My man said, why?
He's like, I got Steve Faris as an attorney. This portion of the show is brought to you by Steve Faris.
Faris Law Firm in New Albany, or in Holly Springs.
And then also, again, congratulations. Money has retired, basically. He's no longer slanging drinks, but he always is drinking Tito's. Because when life hands him lemons, I promise you he don't freak out. He don't fret. He don't stress. He makes lemon drops. And he always makes it with Tito's handmade vodka. I'm not joking with you folks. It's the best spirit in the world. And we were celebrating last night, and T-Money made more. Like, dude, I don't know if it was. I guess I can't blame it on T-Money because everybody was buying them. I mean, we had my man, dude, Cleve was buying rounds of dead-gum lemon drops with Tito's. Dude, I mean, even cheap people were buying shots last night who were usually like super, super cheap. No, I'm not saying Cleve is not somebody who's ever been cheap, but I'm saying a couple people were kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, you buying a drink? Either you've been overserved or you hit the lottery, or you just feel extra special nice and love T-Money that much. But when you want to show your love to your friends and your family, stop by your local liquor store. Bring home the best Tito's handmade vodka. There's no frills, there's no flavors, there's no fancy labels. It's just the juice, baby. They don't need no stupid shaped bottle with like beveled glass with the stuff in it tasting like, yeah, that's right. You don't want that. We don't need it, my vodka to taste like vanilla. Just get that good stuff that mixes with everything. You can drink it neat or craft it with a cocktail. If you can't tell, it's Friday, and all I can think about is Tito's and gambling. The gambling comes up next with T-Money and Uncle Brasky, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Life's too short to blend in, so embrace your extraordinary style today at Sissy's Log Cabin. From everyday pieces to statement jewelry, you'll find something here for every occasion. Celebrate with exquisite quality, brilliant natural diamonds, and unmatched service you'll only find at Sissy's when you stop by any of our 7 locations or shop online at sissyslogcabin.com. You deserve the style of your dreams, and you'll find it at Sissy's Log Cabin.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roof Services. Do you know what Penny Hardaway and I have in common? We should both be in that building celebrating the best basketball players of all time. Of course, I'll have to buy a ticket to get in, but he should already be there. But seriously, we both surround ourselves with the best people we can find. We work hard to achieve our goals, and we are both among the best in our respective fields. At Fiveash, we can't win titles or get national awards, but what we can and do strive to do is give 100% of ourselves to give you the best product possible and one you can be proud of. So if you need a roof, siding, or gutters, give us a call at 901-367-0050, and we will do everything we can to provide you the best of everything. Fiveash Roofing. Fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
Nestled in the heart of East Memphis, located corner of Park and Cherry, is a beautiful residential neighborhood. I'm here at Town Village Audubon Park interviewing a new resident, Carolyn. Share with us why you chose Town Village.
Well, if your parents or special friends need to make that big move, let me share with you my experience. It was tough for me to leave home, but then I discovered Town Village. I would like to highly recommend Town Village to you and your loved ones. After looking at all the amenities and meeting all the people and staff, I was hooked. From restaurant, bistro, 3 meals per day, housekeeping, transportation, security, health care, physical therapy, exercise room, and even a heated pool and spa. Come see us and make your new home at Town Village.
Visit us and call Daniel at Town Village Audubon Park at 901-374-7342. There's no place like home, Town Village.
Hey everybody, it's Chevy Truck Month, which means every new and pre-owned Silverado you want is right here in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet. New 26 Silverados as low as 2.9 for 72 months and no payment till next year. New 26 Equinox as low as 1.9 and no payment till next year. Yes, your new 26 All-Star Chevy Silverado or Equinox can be payment-free through Christmas and New Year's, and your good credit deserves it. Military and first responders, you get an extra $500 bonus. And if you want a certified barely driven Chevy, All-Star is spot on. Come check out this huge, and I'm talking huge, selection of certified Chevys and the hottest pre-owned vehicles. It's all right here in Olive Branch at All-Star. And if you got any vehicle you want to sell, bring it here to All-Star Chevy in Olive Branch and get the most money for it today. Together, let's drive. Don't miss the final Chevy Truck Month sale going on right now in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet, or go to allstarautogroup.com.
But you got to be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. You're hanging out here with Bacon and Ham. That was our nickname given to us by our friend Kevin. I'm Bacon because I'm really damn good, but I might not be good for you, if you know what I'm saying. Another one, I think this is Big Shot Ron. VJ Max. Instead of TJ Maxx, VJ Max.
Who said that one?
Is it Big Shot Ron?
That's my guy.
That's what I think. I think that's what I was saying.
The humble host on YouTube.com/94 feet of life.
Now, I need a help because what's the VJ for?
I really don't. I can look that up. But the kid's name is VJ. He's from the Bahamas. Virgin Islands or Bahamas 1. He was a homeless kid that worked his tail off, got to Baylor, became a lottery pick, and now he's like that.
I like that. My man Ron also came in and said if Lewis doesn't play for the Tigers, I could see, Brandon picking South Florida as the paddle game.
The VJ is for Valdez Jr. Valdez Drexel Edgecombe is his name.
Oh man, because we were talking about Edge going absolutely crazy with Tyrese Maxey. I like it, VJ Max. I thought it was about us.
No, so Kevin
Because
called
of the
in and
bacon
Kevin
and
had
ham.
another nickname.
I was like, "What's VJ Max for, man? Like, because I was, you don't even want to know.
That would be for Landon, wouldn't it?
Like,
VJ
well,
Max?
that's what, because I say the
He
V
Foundation?
word and then Jenkins.
Hey,
You know,
I ain't mad at it.
Ina Jenkins.
What we gambling on, man?
Man, let me ask these guys because we got some great football to get to. Money first and foremost. He has now got a stack of cash because he has hit it big. He's worked his tail off his whole life. Hey, shout out Chris Sumner. What's up with all my homies over there? Yo, if you got money, where do they need to take their money?
I'll tell you what, Johnny, just go ahead and start gambling it like the rest of us do. You know what I mean?
I was going to let you shout out your actual business.
Oh, we'll shout out our financial out. You know, we sponsor the Wing Fest, sponsor some other things here in town. That's why Paulo loves us so much over there. We've kept that thing afloat.
Dude, I love Wingfest, though. It's one of my favorite
It's
events
so
of the
much
year.
fun, and it's all for a great cause with the Ronald McDonald House. And you can catch the Barnyard Pimps. They'll be out cooking at the 901 Wing Fest next Saturday.
That's in Grind City, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be out there cooking. They only got the top 20 cooking teams in town out there, so you've got 20 of the best teams that cook wings will be there at that 901 Fest. So if you want some good wings, come on out, throw some money toward a chair. I think we're doing for Grandwood Elementary or School Advocacy, but we're raising some money. We got to get these kids right in Memphis, Tennessee, get them some resources they need so they can succeed. So I'm all about that, Johnny. So catch the Barnyard Pimps next week. We'll be down there at the Ground City Brewery.
Now we got to get to the important stuff because it's time to gamble. Who are we betting on money? I'm all ears.
I've been looking at this thing, at the board up and down, and I talked to Red a little bit, and me and Bradsky talked, and Slender. I bounce things off of people, the Bluff City Syndicate. So we kind of talk about it and everything. And just remember, Johnny, I don't know your bankroll any more than you know mine.
I know yours
With
is
that
bigger now.
said, this is my favorite game of the week. Bama Jamma Yellowhammer, give them hell, Alabama. I think they get busy. It's down to 11.5 playing South Carolina. I understand they're on the road, but I think Alabama's playing as good as anybody outside of Ohio State. and Indiana. Alabama's that next team that's playing as good as anybody out there. And I think they keep rolling this weekend. They're being Columbia, but I think they get busy. It's 11.5. Some people got it to 12. I don't see it going much further down. It may drop a point. It may go up a point or down a point. You never know these days with all these bet and sides and the money going up and down. But I love Alabama, Johnny, minus 7.5.
What's your second play?
Second play, hey, this is my Pretty Chris play. He's carrying his son and a couple of Houston football players.
They're going down to Starkville, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going down to Starkville. And Little Money's down there. You know, she's working down there at the country club, Starkville Country Club. So I got to take the Bulldogs this weekend. Texas is coming to town. It's going to be a huge game. They're catching 7 points at home. I love it. I think that's plenty of points for them to be catching with Arch coming to town. You know, he's back in the state of Mississippi where it all started with his daddy. And so I think that I think the Bulldogs get it. I think they may even win outright. And there's going to be a lot of people down there, I know. So I'm going to be rooting for the Bulldogs.
I'm rooting for Jeff Levy and Blake to go out there and get that bad boy done. And I'm not a Texas fan. Brasky, I got to get to the man who's not going to jail. What are you betting on?
We're getting started tonight, Johnny. I don't understand this line, but I'm all over this play. I love Cal going to Virginia Tech, catching 6 points.
Cal plus 6. What's the nickel play?
The nickel play this week, and I hate to do this. I think the game is going to be messy. It's supposed to pour down rain there all day tomorrow. I like Ole Miss catching 5.5 at Oklahoma.
Hotty toddy gosh almighty. He's going with the Rebels in Norman, Oklahoma. And what's the dime play?
The dime bag play is the hottest team in America. We're taking Vandy minus 2.5 against Missouri.
Ooh, I love it. Taking Vandy. Game day
When
is
has
there.
game day ever been at Nashville?
Man, I don't know, but I know, Diego, I've got the Pavia disease. Now, Brasky, you be blessed. Money, I love y'all. Get out there. Stay out of jail. But I did need to tell you, you need to clean up anything. If you need to clean something, if you have a business, if you have commercial property, if you have something that you can't find anybody else to clean, high-low. And high-low, and it's like H-I-L-O, high-low. Don't blow my high, don't blow my high. Yeah, don't do that because they ain't going to blow your high because when you come out there after you hire them, it is going to be clean. They're the cleanest team in town. In fact, it's easy. Go to MrCleanTeam.com to find out more information. This is 15 years they've been doing this. They have Hershey's, Tyson's, Sephora, Memphis School of Excellence. They got commercial properties all over the place. Business owners, listen to me. If you need long-term cleaning, one-time cleaning, the only place to go, MrCleanTeam.com. High-low will clean everything. They're OSHA certified, hypoallergenic cleaning products, and they give you the JRD guarantee. That means if you find any debris left behind, free cleanup until you are satisfied. High-low won't blow your high, won't blow your high. They gonna clean up everything and anything. Go to MrCleanTeam.com. For Jay Ham, I'm John Harden, Darian Newsom. I love all of y'all. Go Tigers, go. Beat the Bulls. Ham, any parting words of genius?
Something's always happening over at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, and I've got him on the line, Marty McNate. Hey, Marty, what's happening over there at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown?
Deals you can't pass up, Randy, like 2025 Taos S, $219 a month.
Taos S, $219 a month. What else you got, McNate?
What about a 2025 Jetta S? We got it, $228 a month.
$228 a month for Jetta S. That is awesome. And that Atlas deal you were telling me about?
Randy, I've got a 2026 Atlas SE, $299 a month.
I'm picking up what you're putting down over there. Hey, McNate, tell them what to do.
Come see me, Marty McNate, at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, 7420 Winchester Road, or shop online at GossettVWG.com. And remember, your future is what you make it.
That's Gossett Volkswagen Germantown.
All 36 monthly, 7,500 miles, 25 cents excess mileage. Taos SMO 58885, MSRP 27.